Today, everybody, I'm a little bit out of my element because we have been in a cabin for, 4 days now? I don't know, it's been a while. I'm here in Kawartha Lake. We actually just went and got ice cream, and now we are walking down, I believe, the main street here where I should be able to find a couple cool collectibles to show you. I'm really just taking you along for the day. I don't know what's here, we'll find out together. All right, everybody, I'm just across the street here, and it looks like the first place that I found was Tradewin Toys and Gifts. I see a large Playmobil character in the front, and I know that Funko has collaborated with them in the past. Some pretty cool stuff, so we're gonna be going in there first. Let's hope they've got some sort of collectibles or pops. Also, while I'm walking, a local little theater. How cute is that? All right, everybody, I am across the street. Let's see what they've got. Okay, this is a pretty huge store, and so far I'm not seeing any Funko Pops, but if Noah is watching, my brother, he's a big fan of Warhammer, and I found a cabinet full of stuff. There's some painted ones up here, which look really cool, and then we also have some sets that you can still paint and build. And a little fun fact, years and years ago, you could actually pick up Warhammer Pops, and I've kind of seen them slowly over the years. There was also one you could even paint. It's pretty sweet to see all of this here. Also, take a look at this, everybody. They have a lot of Lego, and if you guys don't know, I am a big fan of Lego. Like, I wonder if they have any like brickheads or anything, but they've got like a lot of 3-in-1 sets. Some of the bigger ones too, like just recently released. Pretty cool. And I think honestly, out of this corner here, some of my favorite ones are like the French Cafe, and I mean, come on, that Haunted Mansion up there. I love that glow-in-the-dark ghost. Ooh, now hold on, everybody. I found the puzzle area, and if you guys don't know, Ravensburger actually makes Funko ones. So I wonder if maybe, are they, you know, are the Funko ones kind of above them? Do they have like fancier things that are more like actual pictures? But I'm seeing Disney. We've got E.T., Stitch. There might be one here. You never know. I'm going to do a little bit of digging, but at the moment, it's kind of seeming like it's just, you know, these ones here that are like actual images and not Funko Pops. But I just want to take a look at one of these here for fun. Look at this, guys. Oh my, that is amazing. It would be such a tough puzzle. It's also 1,000 pieces. Yeah, pretty sweet though to see. Well, what do we have here? Okay, now coming out of that store, there wasn't anything too crazy that I was on the hunt for. Reed's behind me here, but they did have some neat stuff. I kind of could tell it's one of those toy stores where they're more like learning toys instead of like Funko Pops, and that totally makes sense. But now I found this across the street, Iceman video games. Let's go check this out, because you never know. Actually, you know what? I did check this beforehand. There was Funko Pops on the website. There should be some inside. Fingers crossed. And as soon as I walk in, everybody, these were the puzzles I was talking about across the street. This place is pretty big, everybody, and it looks like there are Funko Pops kind of everywhere. So I'm going to do a little bit of looking around. Like this section here, we've got like used ones, probably like ones that people traded in, animation, games, rocks. We also have some new rocks ones up here. Actually, brand new. Look at this. We've got the new Christmas ones that they did for Disney princesses that just released, like I would say last week. Oh, and now this is interesting. It looks like it's different all the way back. Might take me a minute to look through these. And now coming to this side here, everybody, look at this. We've got Marvel at the bottom, some Star Wars. I love that Han Solo and Carbonite. We've got some Wicked, Pokemon. Then up at the top here, is this the new Shaun from Shaun of the Dead? Why, yes it is. It's the specialty series. Oh, and also check this out, guys. They're having a summer sale, so I'm probably going to be getting something and maybe even using a discount. Now, because this is more of a video game store, there's a huge wall of them, but then above that, we have some video game characters. So, you know, like Marvel as well mixed in. But like, here's a good one that I love. Withered Chica, Chucky. We also have Tommy here from Rugrats. I think this one's really fun. Oh, and then look at this, guys. For the PlayStation 2, we have Kim Possible. She goes on the front as well. They both have pops. I know, I'm trying to tie everything in, but they do. Now, I don't exactly know what this little cabinet is here, but it seems like it's more of their, you know, like a little higher end characters, because we have like Matt Hooper down here, that EB Games exclusive Optimus Prime, Angus Young Chase. We also have Marilyn Manson, Austin Matthews, and that 5-pack of The Cure in the back there. That's a set I honestly don't ever really see. Oh, now here is something you don't see too often anymore, guys. Sodas. And it looks like they're sealed, and I guess they're like technically used. Maybe they were like traded in or something. Oh, some of them are open, some of them are sealed. Okay, I got you here. But yeah, like Squiddly Diddly I've got the chase for. Jack Skellington's pretty cool. I'm also liking the Flash Gordon. The problem is I don't know which ones I have, and I wasn't expecting to see sodas today, so I probably can't get any, even though I would love to. Found their mystery section, everybody, and I'm liking these because they have some of the mystery minis, but also some of the Super 7 figures. These ones are the ones that I opened up a little while ago. They actually sent over a couple of them. They're honestly super fun. I'm a big fan of them. I'm still missing a couple in the set. Like I don't have Guy Smiley, and then I don't have the regular Oscar and maybe Ernie. I forget which ones I'm missing. But either way, a pretty cool set to see that I hardly ever see in stores. Almost missed this section here, buddy, with the Nightmare Before Christmas, a lot of the comic covers as well as pop albums, which is sweet. And I think this comic cover here is one that I haven't seen in a while. I'm pretty sure I have this one, but it is that Action Comics #1 with Superman lifting the car. I wish they could have put that in the actual actual box somehow, but I know that would have been tough. Either way, sweet find. Two things, everybody. Look way up in the corner there. There's a Sackboy Funko Pop, but then this is a figure made by Funko, and I believe it would have been Vinyl Sugar at the time. It is Stan Lee. I'm trying to remember if I have this one in the collection. I think I do. I've also got like a Batman and a few others, like a Clark Griswold. But yeah, they didn't make too many of these, so I always like to point them out when I see them. I'm back up in this section over here, everybody, because I didn't realize that it was also 3 deep in the lower spots. So I'm doing a little bit more digging because I'm noticing like all of the Star Wars ones are completely different on the way back and down here in the Marvel area. The first one I found, though, that I'm probably going to be getting is Damien here from Mean Girls because I need him for my meme review, and I feel like this would be so good in the future. So if you're going to be seeing meme review episode 10, he'll probably be in it. Okay, guys, I was sitting here actually like reaching through all of them. Then I found out, oh, this would have been so much easier a minute ago. And so now, everybody, with me being able to pull it out, is there something interesting that I'm looking for? Oh my god, this is just so much easier. We're out of the store, and I ended up getting 2 figures, and I am pretty excited about both of them. I did grab Damien from Mean Girls, but then also while I was digging around a little bit more in those shelves that I then found out, pulled out, I actually got Ned Stark from Game of Thrones, the second one ever to release. Well, in the Game of Thrones collection. Hold on, let me show you what I'm talking about here. I got to put it in my mouth, because look at this. Guys, I got Ned Stark for $14.99. I don't know what he goes for. He's been out since 2017. It's a pretty old one. I'm gonna have to check on it, but I think this is a pretty great find. And actually, I gotta say, in general, that store had some amazing stuff. Reed and I looked around for a long time, and now let's keep walking. We are now off of that one street there, and we've come over to this strip mall where I actually found a GameStop inside, and I haven't told anybody yet, but I'm gonna be sneaking in there so I can check out what figures they have for you guys. I gotta do it. Also, if you're wondering, the reason that we came here wasn't just for the GameStop, because of course, how could I sneak in there without them like knowing to park and stuff? Anyways, they're coming for a ball for when we go back to the cabin. It'll be fun. I hope we get maybe a football or a Nerf one would be cool, or a soccer ball. I really don't care. Honestly, anything would be fun at this point. And now while they're off getting a ball, let's go in and do this. Now, I know I don't get a say in the ball, but whatever, we're checking out more pops. And now as soon as I walked in, everybody check it out. They've got the new Strange Tales, Simpsons, Fallout, Frank and Weenie. Good selection. This is also really neat. Look at this, guy. So just by the window here, they have like all of their larger figures, which you love to see. And then this seems to be the regular pop section. And actually, it's the first time I've ever seen the new Wicked Ones and Nami down there. But here's the thing, guys. I can't pick up a lot of stuff, of course, because we are, camping. It doesn't really make sense. But I might grab 1 or 2 things. Who knows? And if you guys are wondering what Nami looks like, there she is. Pretty sweet. I think it's just like a new outfit. Probably a different arc as well. I don't know exactly which one. Also, if you guys are wondering about the new Wicked Ones, here they are. I'm definitely going to be doing a hunt and review close to the movie releasing. So these are, again, ones that I don't need to grab today, but I will be adding them to the collection eventually. Okay, everybody, I came to the back and I was completely wrong about the figures because look at this, everybody. It is a huge wall. I don't know how I missed this. Backing up a little bit here to see if there's anything that I might want to pick up because there's a lot. Like, look, we've got all of the spacesuit versions of the Fantastic Four. We've got a lot of exclusives in the corner there, a bunch of the comic covers. We also have like the new BTS single ones over here. One Piece, Demon Slayer. Sonic is so cool. And look at this, guys. They have Agent P. This is a great one from the new Phineas and Ferb set. And apparently someone told me that on the back, it still says Agent Perry for some of them. I don't know if it's this one or the sideways box. I'd have to check both. Also behind me, everybody, I want to show you the anime section that they have because look at this. We've got like Spider Demon Father. The brand new Tanjiro is actually so sick. Look at this one. Honestly, one of the best pops of the year. I love how detailed they were able to make it inside of a regular box. Like, come on, everybody. It is crazy how much they've got here. It's probably the most I've ever seen at a GameStop. Now, everybody, we're out of GameStop. I'm going to be honest. They had a lot of really cool figures, but they're just ones that I could pick up at my local GameStop, so I don't need to get them today. But sometimes you can find some pretty crazy stuff over at Wyinners, and there is one here, so let's run in quick because I believe they're still looking for a ball. Well, everybody, here we go. I found them, and it looks like they have some interesting stuff here, like some from Tokyo Ghoul, and we have the glow-in-the-dark Vampire Jack, which is normally a Walgreens exclusive. Hidden, which is cool, but he has a chase. I'm going to be honest here. I doubt they're going to have it because of how few they've got left, but this is a pretty decent section with some weird exclusives. That's why we check. Alrighty, everybody, we are now back at the cottage. I want to show you guys the 2 things that I picked up today, but then I also want to tell you about what happened yesterday because we had gone out for lunch. Would you be quiet? There's been a crow bothering me for the past 10 minutes. Anyways, we went out for lunch yesterday and I picked up a couple things that weren't Funko Pops, but still collectibles. And I want to show you the stores that we went to. But first, let's get into the 2 that I grabbed today. So the first one I got here, everybody, is Damien from, would you? Hey, Damien from Mean Girls. I got this one, she doesn't even go here. And I believe they even put the quote on the inside of the box. We can check that quick. Also, what was super nice, I did bring a couple protectors just in case, like, we happen to go to a store like this, which was great, but they gave me protectors. So if I find something, hey, If I find something else, I can totally just like put them in those ones too. But either way, if you guys want to check it out, it does say she doesn't even go here. I think that is such a nice touch. I'm not going to bother with him anymore. Either way, pretty cool figure. I am excited about that one because yeah, like I said, we did meme review 9 a little while ago. Meme review 10 will probably be coming soon. It's going to be in that. Then everybody, the other figure that I picked up was this one hidden in the back. I know I showed you guys, Ned Stark. I did do a little bit of digging. It's an older figure. They were releasing it till probably about 2017, 2018, sometime around then. So it's not like that crazy, but it was like about a $20 figure I got for $15, and for something so old, I thought it was a cool thing to see in stores in like 2025. Now, the other stores that we went to the other day were over in Fenolin, and the first one that I checked out was Fenolin Market, and that one was a pretty big surprise. I honestly thought that there was just gonna be like, you know, a few necessity stores, like, you know, a bank and a post office, but no, there was some pretty cool stuff inside. Doing a little bit of digging around, I did find some Funko Pops, I found some old superhero stuff. There was even this See and Say, and it's funny because the Funko Pop version just released recently. But yeah, seriously, some really great stuff inside. And then I wanted to show you what I picked up there because I have it in this bag. And there was actually one thing that I grabbed and I thought it was pretty sweet. I got it for $20. I think it was tax included. Oh, it's moved. He moved. God, these crows. Anyways, the one that I ended up grabbing was this here, guys, a Pez that I had never seen. And the lady was like, oh yeah, they've been doing new stuff like this recently. I'm like, this can't be new. I don't know what year it's from, but look, it's got Tom and Jerry inside, then these old Pez in the front, and maybe, there he is, maybe I'm wrong about when this actually came out, but it does say on the back, made in Hungary. Like, it seems so weird. It was packaged in Montreal. I don't really know what's going on here. I'm gonna have to do more research on this. Either way though, I thought that was a really great find, and when it came to the other collectibles, I was like, whatever. They had a lot of cool hockey stuff, a lot of sports things, but yeah, I was mainly just looking for something small, like a cool Funko Pop, and well, this Pez definitely caught my eye. Now, the other store that we went to was Great Finds Markets, and I've got to give a big shout out to the lady at the counter. I didn't catch her name, but she was so nice. We were chatting with her for a while. If you guys don't know how one of these stores operates, it's where you go in and every little section is a different person selling their items. So going around, there wasn't too many spots that actually interested me, but the ones that did, I really enjoyed. Like for example, way in the back, I found this one that had a fake Funko Pop, but also some wacky wobblers and some other random stuff like that. And digging around, I found a lot of things kind of in that similar ballpark, like some mystery minis out of box, you know, that kind of thing. But then everybody, on my way out, I had found this here, and this is actually the thing that I ended up going for because if you guys don't know, I collected these a lot when I was younger. I've talked about it before on the channel, but it is the Star Wars Galactic Heroes, and I found the one of Jango Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I was looking on the back here. No, I can't even lie about that. There's no Boba Fett on the back. I slipped up. Either way though, I haven't seen one of these in box sealed in so long because they released in like, I want to say 2008, maybe 2009. It has been 2007. So it has been a long time. And I think on the back here, I probably have almost all of these. I collected a good amount of them. And so to now have one sealed in the box, I think that is really sweet. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all that I have for you today. That was us going around to the different cities in the area. There he is! Listen, these crows are never gonna be quiet. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it was a lot of fun to check out stores that I've never been to and probably will never go to again because of how far away they are from me normally. But seriously, have a great one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.